Welcome to Tubbie Talk, where a group of nerdy best friends hop online to talk about everything life, parenthood, gaming, and probably embarrass themselves. Let's go. All right, welcome everyone to our first episode of Tubbie Talk. I want you to know who we are, so we're going to start with introductions. We're going to start with oldest to youngest, so take us away, old man.
What's up, y'all? My name is Danny. I just recently turned the big 3-0, which, yes, does make me the old man of the group. I'm part-time gym rat, part-time goofball, and brand new dad. We are stoked to have you here, and whether you are chilling, just working out, or trying to survive life as parents, don't worry, we got you covered.
Hey, I'm Sierra. I'm 29 years old, and I live in Southern California with my husband, Danny. We recently welcomed our first baby and are honestly just trying our best to navigate this crazy, amazing life. I love singing, England, and reading a good book at home, especially while drinking a perfect cup of coffee or even sometimes tea. I'm so excited for this new adventure with my three besties, and I can't wait to see where it takes us.
Hey guys, my name's Kennedy. Outside of family, I love anything having to do with snacks, walking, or adventuring. I'm the ball and chain to the guy that entered us into the episode and mother to our two wild and beautiful boys. I have had the honor of being dubbed the loopy one of the group by my fellow Tubbies, and it may or may not be because I'm pretty much guaranteed to laugh with a good poop choke or a sudden, loud, aggressive sound, like someone smacking into a sign or being slapped. But I'll let you decide for yourself as you get to know us. But as your snack-loving Tubby, if you are ever in need of snack recommendations, let me know because I got you.
And it's me, Trevor, the last one here. I am the positive Tubby, energetic and loud one. I also love video games. I have for a long time. It's a conversation I will be bringing up a lot. Also, big fan of spooky and scary ones, which I don't think the other Tubbies are very much. So be looking for me bringing the creepy a little bit there sometimes, or the weird dark angle. I don't know. Do like to play the devil's advocate a little bit in conversation, just to get people thinking about the other side and making it a little more interesting that way. But besides that, you'll get to know my weird sense of humor and weird taste in music and weird taste in movies as we go. So anyways, hope you like us all. Good to meet you all. So that's going to wrap introductions up, right?
We made it.
Yes,
we made it.
Yes.
It's
We
not
can all talk
awkward
now.
at all.
It
First
was-
day of class.
So how is everyone's day? Because we do have a couple quick little things we got to catch up with real quick. Do you want me to go about how my morning started? I think.
Oh,
that would
it
be great.
sounds like it sounds like you're ready to go. So go for it.
So like Kennedy and my wife said, we have two little boys, right? One is a toddler, and he's just great.
2.5.
2.5. Love
Paint
it.
a clearer picture.
Paint a clear picture. 2.5. Toddler. Menace. So he wakes up probably at like 5 this morning. So I go over there. And he wakes up in the morning, and I'm the one to take care of him because we also have a baby. Kennedy takes care of the baby. So I go over there, and he's up. And I normally just lay in the bed and kind of just try to get a little more sleep to live. And he's up, and he turns the light on, so just forget about even closing your eyes. I still managed to fall asleep for probably like 5 minutes. But he comes over and just slaps my face with his diaper and says, "Diaper off!" And that was the cue for me to get out of bed this morning. And we were trying to potty train, so we then sat on the toilet for about 30 minutes and nothing happened. It's been very fun.
Oh, wow.
And so anyways, we took the Christmas tree down because no one else was awake.
Because he slapped me with the diaper. Christmas tree was removed.
We took the Christmas tree down. Can't have that in the house.
The Christmas tree was like, I'm out. I'm done.
Yep.
Diaper off. I'm
Diaper
out.
off.
It's over.
So yeah, I've been
I'm gonna start
slapped-
saying that now.
Let's see. Between being slapped by the diaper, there's a lot of things that happen early in the morning, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got a hold
I
of my
can tell.
phone. Yeah, he got a hold of my phone. It was on my birthday.
Yeah.
It was on my birthday, right? And he I don't even know how he unlocked it. He must have like pointed at my face, or he might have seen me put the passcode in. I truly don't know. But he opened up Grubhub, and he really likes yogurt, berries, even avocados. He's a big fan. But he really likes strawberries, so he ordered 19 pounds of strawberries. That's about $200 of strawberries.
Approximately 200.
Yeah. I didn't really know he did that many strawberries at first. It looked like it was like $7. I'm like, oh, $7. Okay, yeah.
He did
'cause, like,
strawberries. Maybe
like,
he was just helping us out.
he could, I figured it would be good. He's
Yeah,
like, he did
strawberry
something.
pancake.
Congratulate him. Yeah. Anywho, it took about 4 different phone calls. My mom actually texted me coming up with plans to make jelly for me if we actually did get the strawberries. But I did get it canceled eventually. But dude, do you guys use Grubhub?
DoorDash,
Yeah.
It is better.
I have opinions about it, but
Right.
Absolutely.
DoorDash is better, but Grubhub is I don't like it anymore. Anyways, because when you call the phone number they put up for the store wasn't Grubhub's phone number, so when you call it, you speak to their store number, and they can't see the order, and they were like, "Well, call Grubhub." And then I got back and forth like 3 times. I ended up calling the store directly, and they were like, "We don't even see the order." And all I had to say was just don't send the order. Like, you guys don't have 19 pounds of strawberries to give me.
I can't even picture that. Like, in my mind, like, what does that even look like? 19 pounds.
I used to work in the produce department, and I couldn't even tell you what 19 pounds of strawberry looks like.
Wow.
Like, I think they're
Face is full.
It's got to be, because I think they're like, what, 6-ounce containers?
I don't know, but I'm kind of sad you guys didn't actually find out.
Well, I'm gonna play off of the potty training because that's been a journey, and it's like you read and watch all the videos on like do this, have a reward. Don't use, diapers, use underwear so they get uncomfortable when they do their business in there, or sit and make it a positive time, play music, read books, blah, blah, blah. This kid is resilient. So much he now leaves the area that me and Trevor are in to go do his business. So the first time I catch him, he just races to his room all of a sudden.
Like in his diaper.
Yeah, he's just he just runs, and so I'm like, he's trying to go poo. And so I grab him and I bring him into the bathroom. I'm like, we're doing this. I close the door and or actually Trevor gets him first, and which is like a screaming fit. He's like, you can do this, and he's throws him on the toilet, and he's trying to be very encouraging, and our child is just screaming at him, and Trevor's like, "You got this! It's gonna be
just
so
how
good."
everyone likes to poop.
Absolutely.
Someone screaming at you.
Chaos.
Absolutely. So I'm like, okay, let's switch it up. I want to try to maybe calm it down. So we tag team it out, and so I'm in there. I'm trying to talk him through it. He doesn't go, so I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna leave the diaper off because you're just gonna go in it. And so to Trevor, I'm like, we need to watch him because if he leaves, he's probably gonna go poo.
Yeah.
And then time passes, nothing happens, and then Trevor and I are in the middle of a conversation, and I see him leave, our child leave, and I'm like, I bet you he's gonna go poo. But then for some reason, I just decided to forget about it. So off he goes. He shuts himself in in his bedroom. And then, after a few moments, Trevor's like, where'd he go? And I was like, oh, I think he's in his room. And Trevor goes in there. The kid had pooped in several different areas in his room, like a dog that can't, shake the dingleberry. And Trevor's just like, oh my gosh. And then, so then it was a parent and child activity of cleaning up poop in his bedroom.
He found some when I was putting him down for bed. He was touching it with his fingers as I was trying to don't stop. I don't know. No. I'm so excited for you guys to get toddler stage.
We're in about the 5-month stage, so no idea what that's like, but I can't wait to find out. So, although we do have a girl, I don't know if that will differ anything at all, but
I'm so curious.
I've heard it's better for girls. I've heard, especially from my mom who raised 5 girls and then 2 boys, she said the boys always took longer.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I think
We'll
our
see.
oldest is just a special case because I feel like we should be able to get number 1 down, but even
I've
that
tried it
he's
all.
like not.
We've tried
Oh,
chocolate,
gosh.
Pokemon cards, animals, TV.
Yeah, Bluey, music.
All the bribing
Wow.
is that. We've tried bargaining, bribing,
Oh my god.
reasoning, patience. Nothing works.
None of it works.
None of it.
Well, time. I guess that's all you can do.
I saw a weird chart. It was like, I don't know how far back it went, but like it showed like kids when they were way younger, got potty trained a lot earlier. And now, like, as we get into the later centuries, like 3 is almost like the age where they get trained now. Like, it used to be like 1, and now it's like
What?
3 as time. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think it was one of those Instagram reels. But, like, it used to be, I'd have to, like, I didn't do any research in it, but I feel like kids just got potty trained earlier, and I have no idea why.
Well, I almost wonder if when they're around the 1-year phase or age, they're just more open to learning and they're like still discovering the world. So like maybe learning a new skill is easier than when they're 2 and they're like, I'm my own person. I'm going to do what I want.
Right. I also think parents were maybe more like, all right, like, get it together. You got to do this. And now we're just like, it's okay. You can wait.
We love you.
You'll grow out of it eventually.
You won't be pooping in your pants when you're 16. Love that.
I guess
one.
we can try it. We can start off the
Yeah,
trend
we
again.
Test
Yeah,
it.
bring
out.
it back.
6 months.
think
Let's go.
You guys should just start right now. Anytime
Yeah.
you
Some
think she's
people
gonna be.
do. Like actually some people start like toilet association now and it's like, well, if you don't work, that is easier.
Yeah.
I have one quick question, then we can move on to your guys' day.
I am potty trained, yes.
Yes. I'm so thankful.
Thanks for the
I
clarification.
all
All
really
those-
He
appreciate
spends
that.
enough time on the toilet that he's
Yeah.
definitely potty trained.
Have you guys
All
had,
those
like-
poops weren't only him. It was you too, Kennedy, huh?
Yeah. Have you guys had like a really bad poopy like bathtub or like has your kid like exploded, so to speak?
Oh my gosh, I have a story. A quick one.
Let's
Yeah.
just hop on this poop train.
If
Keep
you're
it going.
okay.
Yeah. First episode, poop
So-
episode.
It's parents of young children. What do you expect?
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a poop alliteration. Parents of
Yes, of
pediatrics.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I was, sitting out here with the girl and in the living room, and I was bouncing on our like exercise ball with her because she likes to do that sometimes. And, she was a little fussy, so I was like, oh, she probably has like gas or needs to poop or something. So she does. And so I hear, the sounds of the poop, and I'm like, okay, good. Like it's coming out. Like she's gonna be happier. And then like I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait to change her in case she's not done, because you don't want to do the whole changing and then she poops again, and you're like, oh great. So I'm like sitting on the exercise ball, and I just keep hearing like more and more. And I literally said to Danny, I was like, man, like I'm putting a lot of faith in this diaper right now. Like, hopefully your skills, because I think you changed her before that. I was like, hopefully, like it's secure.
Well, no, this was your change before this kid. Let's put the
Okay,
record
I don't
straight.
remember. It probably was. I'll take it, but ever since, anyways. So
They were back to back because like we couldn't even get her to the bedroom in time. These were consistent. We're like, oh my, there's another one. Oh,
Yeah,
oh there's another
but
one.
I was like, okay, like the next one I'll change her. So like I keep bouncing, and then all of a sudden the diaper just gives way, and like
makes like a
blood
popping noise.
are just open,
no.
and like just all over my
It was
pants, my
super
clothes,
liquidy.
the carpet, dripping down the ball. I literally was just like, it's happening, like it's happening, Danny, help!
water broke.
Like run to the bedroom, like it was literally like the water broke. It was genuinely like severe.
I literally grabbed a plastic bag and just shoved her in the
He
plastic bag.
shoved the baby like standing in a plastic bag.
Trash can.
She could breathe, and then she started like kicking the bag because she thought it was fun. So her little legs were like kicking the
She was
bag.
making it
She
worse.
was like, "Oh, a toy." And Yeah, it was great. We had to throw away her outfit because
It
that
was
that was
decimated.
gone. But
Oh my goodness.
yeah, good time.
That was
But
the
that
laugh I needed.
that bathtub was messy after that.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait for when people, if they ever come to comment and the top comment is just poop.
Boop.
All you need
That's
to
gonna
know.
be
Oh, no.
Yep.
our
All you need to
hashtag
know.
boop.
Oh gosh, man.
So yeah, how was your
Yeah.
guys' day? That wasn't today, I'm assuming.
That was not today.
No.
Man, today was good. I mean, we both worked today, so pretty normal average day, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Monday.
Traffic was okay.
Day.
Traffic.
Well,
People
you know,
were abiding by the laws and
we'll talk
respecting
about
other
that later.
drivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We wanted to share with you all a little bit about our last year as a first episode, just to get to know us maybe a little more as well. So we're going to start with youngest to oldest. It's different. So I'm going first. And so one of the highlights of our year is we reached a year of owning a home. And so many wonders come with owning a home.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's so nice. So good. I mean, I am very grateful for like my parents, mostly like dad, showing me how to fix things because I've literally changed so many different things in this house. And it wasn't a new build, but like I changed the back door and then I had to like still like fix it so water wouldn't seep through. It's great. Love it. The sink broke on us one day. It was just like I was doing dishes at like late in the afternoon with the older one because he's got to help me. And like all of a sudden my feet start getting wet. Well, like the pipe had just completely disconnected from the drain and it was just draining right into my sink. So fix that. And I don't even know. There's a lot of things, but my favorite thing,
To talk about, but not to live through.
But most annoying thing that I deal with are solicitors. I did not anticipate having so many. I've dealt with them in very different ways. I've been nice. I've been threatening. I've opened the door before they even came up the stairs to say, no, go away. I got sleeping kids.
Wait,
Yeah,
I want to know how you've been threatening.
Oh, yeah. Well, one day
Tell us more.
I was at work and Kennedy, like, I don't know if she calls or texts me. And so, like, these very unfortunate people that came to the door were quite rude to Kennedy. And I think I was having a bad day anyway. So,
No.
Yeah, can I like
Yeah, jump in.
Combination.
Yeah,
for
jump
a quick
in.
thing? Essentially, these two dudes and they like insult our roof. Essentially saying we need
I
a
haven't
new
fixed
roof.
that yet.
And then he's like, I'll just hop on up there and take a look. I'm like, no, we're fine. Like, we don't need a new roof. And then like because we have like two doors, like a privacy door and then the actual door. So I'm like speaking through the privacy door. And he's like, well, I can't even see who I'm talking to. I'm just like, okay, I don't even know who you are. Why am I opening my door to you? But yeah, he's just insulting our roof. I'm like, oh man, I am just so wanting to hire you to fix my roof. Just insulting it. But
What
go
a great
ahead.
impression.
Yeah. So as you can imagine, getting this as a husband, not thrilled. So I literally like call the company and like I speak to this very nice lady and I don't yell at her, but I share the frustration and I got put on a list that day that they should never come back to my house. And I was so thankful to be on that list. There was one kid I do feel a little sorry about. I forget what I said. Kennedy, do you remember? Do you guys? Because I told you guys.
Which one was it?
This was. Which one was it? It's just you pick. I don't know. The most recent one was they saw us through like our big open window. And like he like made eye contact with Kennedy. I could see this happening. I'm like, dear heavens, no.
Because I also say we have another one coming. Trevor's like, where? And I'm like, and I just point, and he's like beelining straight for the door.
So, anyways, I go to the door first because both kids are asleep, and this is like newborn stage. I'm like, oh, you can deal with that. So I open the door. I'm like, and all I say is, sleeping kids, go away. And he's like, what? Sleeping kids, go away. All right, man, have a blessed day. Like, I don't know
And
why.
then he's like, you know I will.
You know I will. I'm like, okay, like what? Like, also, some of these listeners are like young hippie kids. Like, we're all getting old in our crankiness.
Correct.
But like, they're like, I swear this kid that came to my door was like 18, maybe 17. And
I was gonna ask, like, how do you end up being a solicitor? Like, I guess you're just a kid, like, on a first job? Like, I don't know.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be like, oh, it's like a prank they do. Because, like, no one has to like these people coming to
You got to solicit today.
Yeah, dude, like, oh, you're the solicitor. So, I mean, long story short, I'm going to buy a no soliciting sign. I just haven't decided how nice I want to be in
You
it.
need to say, sleeping kids, go away.
Literally, I'll make my own. I'll just, that's the next fix I'll do. I'll just make my own sign.
What does he say in Shrek? Like, just
It's
get out of my swamp.
It's out of my swamp.
I love
That
that.
has to exist, I'm sure.
I
somewhere.
also want like a little Bilbo Baggins entryway, like whatever, no admittance except for like party business.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
But
Yes.
absolutely, we need something.
But yeah, the highlight has definitely probably been figuring out how to deal with solicitors and just a lot of patience with them or lack thereof. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty done. So I'm gonna buy a sign or something. I just gotta figure out what. Other than that, a lot of repairs in the house. I ripped off my railing today because I'm gonna redo that next. I'm gonna stain it so it matches the floorboard because the previous owners didn't do that. So that's my job now.
Yeah,
So
nothing is
excited.
more bizarre than coming out of the kitchen and Trevor just has
Tools.
like, yeah, no, what were you?
A
Wasn't
pry
it
bar.
railing.
a
It's like a pry bar.
crowbar?
It's a
Yeah,
crowbar.
and
It
he's
looks like a
just
pry
like
bar.
prying off our railings. I'm like, okay, this is happening, and
Now
then just
the
like
oldest kid is picking
drywall,
at the drywall that's still
and it's
there
just scattering everywhere.
Listen,
Wow, you
Love
guys
it.
are really making me want to buy a house for sure.
Absolutely,
it's actually
Very
a big
inspiring.
blessing, but we're not a finance channel, so you know. All right, I think that's my recap. Owning a home, it's marvelous. Do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd say the biggest one was giving birth to our second child. So he was born in October.
The best day
Um,
in October.
Yeah.
as well.
And he shares the same birthday as Sierra here in the Tubbies. So that was actually quite a special day because that's also like I know someone else who has that birthday. So a lot happening that day. Yeah, but we officially became a family of 4. And then I won't go super into it, but it was just like thinking back on it, it was just such a almost fun and just very, I mean, every birth is special in its own way, but this was just ultra special. It was just super calming. We got home the same day. Like everything went well. Everyone was healthy and happy and like ate good food, which is like such a highlight. Like the
let me
meal
jump in on the
after.
That's always a plus.
They brought us our favorite coffee too. I've never heard of that before.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Like supreme catering. And then it was just like everything I wanted. And then just with that, oh boy, like it's awesome being a family of 4, but it's taught us a lot of resilience and patience, which you can never have too much of that, especially patience. Like right now we're, in addition to potty training, we're also like trying to get the youngest like used to solo naps. So that's like really fun to juggle at the same time. And then so that's the biggest takeaway I'd say from this past year. And then another one I think would be mine and Trevor's first like solo out of state or probably just solo trip in general. I was still pregnant at the time, but we went and visited Danny and Sierra.
Yeah.
And they were still expecting at the time too. So yeah, that was just a ton of fun. It was like our last hurrah before we started big adventures, the 4 of us. And
Don't leave your kid.
it was really hard.
We should have
Yeah, we
brought
should.
him.
Don't understand how you guys did that. Like now, I'm like, why did you do? Like,
I know when I came back.
Like, I understand. Like, it would have been hard to bring him to, but yeah.
There's like a lot of things we did too that like think about like when you guys had like the baby shower for your kid, like Danny and I couldn't have done like anything because we'd just be kind of watching at that time. I don't even know how old he was.
That's
he wasn't even
true.
2 quite, I don't think.
Right.
So like there is like the biggest thing is you just miss him and you want him to be part of it. But I think it's still a good thing we did that. But it was so difficult leaving my little buddy.
Yeah, no surprises there.
But I'm really grateful we got to have just that one. Not that we won't potentially have any kidless trips, but that won't be for a long time. But so it was nice getting that last trip out, and we just got to enjoy good food, good weather. Like every once in a while I think back on it. It's just so nice, like I don't know, being in California with you guys. I don't think I'd have really any other reason to go to California. So it helps. It's just too busy of a state for me. So you guys helped me to enjoy it there. But so yeah, like I still remember like having burritos on the beach and we're like cheersing.
Oh, it's such a good memory.
The burrito cheers.
With dolphins.
What a memory.
With dolphins, that's right.
Hey,
dolphin burrito cheer.
Absolutely. And then we always eat good in California. In Idaho, there's some good stuff. But
because Trevor didn't like the Mexican food that we took.
Dude, that was we need to go. I'm still upset we haven't gone back to that one Mexican restaurant that we went to the very first time we visited.
And we refuse to go back.
I know, it's like, try this one.
We're gonna. There's so many. We're gonna do another
endless amounts. So
it's the Mexican restaurant bar crawl.
I think I know where it is. I'm getting an Uber there. Kennedy and I will go there without you guys.
I think I could find it through some wandering.
I know. I've seen it.
I kind of remember what the little parking lot
we had
looks
such
like.
good coffee there too last time. I remember that coffee.
At the Mexican restaurant?
No, not the
Mexican.
Yes,
absolutely.
I think it was like our last day there. I can't remember. Was it
I
like
think it was from the burrito place? Maybe.
No, the Boy and the Bear, I think, yeah.
Oh yes. So good.
We broke the curse of arguments there within our group between the couples. So that's a huge highlight too, a big win.
Yeah.
Young love.
That's every time we would go there, one of us would have an argument for some reason.
It hasn't crossed relationships yet, but next time maybe Danny and I will get into a fist fight.
Yeah, maybe like Kennedy and I just yell at each other in the parking lot.
Absolutely.
All over coffee.
Something in that coffee, man. But it tastes so good.
Yeah, it was a good year for trips, Kennedy. Yeah. Also, the birth was so easy. Like it was wildly easy this year. So I was like, cool.
For you?
Just overall. Yeah, absolutely.
For me, it was, I didn't do a lot this time. The first time I held a leg. This time I was like, I'm just here for support, man.
That's
little chicken leg.
I help.
In my opinion, that's how it should be, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was like turning on hockey right after.
We had a game. I think we lost.
Listen, I can't confirm or deny, but I'm pretty sure Danny was playing his mobile game during the birth, so
yeah,
it's got RuneScape going.
I know, how dare us.
Right in the back.
Time.
Gotta mind that. Gotta kill that crab.
Got that Monster Hunter RuneScape coming out. Yeah, man. Okay. Play a real man's game.
There's that multitasking coming into play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll hear some of that.
Yeah.
Anything else, Kennedy, you want to share at all?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, I'm second oldest, so I'll take it away. Yeah, so like was mentioned, we had our first baby this year. So obviously, when talking about highlights, I was looking through photos. I was like, all I did was have a baby. Like there's like nothing else that I did. But yeah, a funny story that happened kind of close to that as well. So I was like overdue by quite a bit, which, you know, if you've ever been in that situation, you know, it is not the most fun thing. So every day I was like, is this the day? And every morning I would wake up like disappointed that it didn't happen in the night. Like, oh, I have to go on another walk today to try to induce this baby, like stupid walks. Like, and yeah, so there was one night where I like it felt like pretty real. Like it was like, okay, like is this happening? And so it was like 5 a.m. and we were like, okay, well, I guess we'll go on a little walk to see like if it goes away or like to see if it's real. And so we go downstairs and we see my car in the parking lot, and keep in mind I'm having like what I think are real contractions, but you know. And I just see that my car window is completely smashed. So car window smashed, car was broken into. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is like not the moment. So
Oh no.
we divert. I mean, I guess it was kind of a blessing because it like reinforced that it wasn't real labor, because after that I just forgot that I was like supposedly in labor. I was like, oh yeah,
you could wait.
Why we're out.
Your
yeah,
uterus is like, oh,
I'm like,
that's
hold
more
on,
important. You
baby.
take care of that.
Exactly. Yeah, no worries, girl. You got bigger fish to fry.
It's not happening.
False alarm.
Baby's like,
I'm
never
sorry.
mind. But yeah, so anyway, but that actually, that's the second time in my life that's happened to me. So you best believe I'm not leaving anything in my car these days, like a jacket, like anything.
Oh
just
my god.
nothing.
Piece of gum.
Yeah,
Just
like
walking by, shoot, it's cold. Breaks in. Takes
like
the
I
jacket.
would
Thank
not
you.
be surprised at this point. So anyway, but yeah, and then so that happened twice, and then like I've also just had, you know, countless Amazon packages stolen, left at random places.
Didn't you say we
where
have
I
no
can't
reason to
find
go to
them.
California? Like this is just solidifying.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just,
Anyway,
Not
sorry.
that we haven't had packages stolen.
Yes, that's a story. That's a
yeah,
highlight.
and we have just, you know, dare I say, kind of lazy Amazon delivery people. I'll say it. They just
Awesome.
leave the packages wherever they want. Anyways, don't do that if you're an Amazon person, please.
Be one of the good ones.
Yes. But anyway, so but anyway, so that leads me to a story that happened yesterday, actually. Which
Ooh.
so we live in like an apartment complex, and you know, unfortunately we don't have laundry in our actual apartment. We have to go down to do it. So I think it was it was Sunday, so a couple days ago I was doing the laundry, you know, and I did all the laundry, and then Danny's like, oh, did you wash the bath mat? And I'm like, no, I didn't wash the bath mat.
Uh-oh.
And so I was like, great, I have to find other things to wash, but it's okay. So I take everything down. It was like the bath mat, a pillow, and a blanket is what I washed.
Okay.
And you have to pay for laundry too. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like it's fine. Then everything will be clean and I'll feel good going into the week. So I put it in. I switched it to the dryer 30 minutes later, and then we had to go do something. So I was like, it's okay. Like I'll just get it when we come back.
Oh,
Forgot to get it when I came back. Laundry room closes at 10.
Oh no.
So I'm like, it's okay. Like I'll just go in. It opens at 8 a.m. I don't work in the morning, so I'll go downstairs. I go down there at like 8:30. In the 30 minutes that the laundry room was open, somebody stole not all our laundry, just the bath mat.
Oh my gosh.
The pillow was discarded like on the countertop somewhere. And I was already having kind of like a bad day where it's
of
like
course
everything's going wrong
yeah,
by
absolutely.
8:30 a.m. I was so mad, you guys. Like I was like, I'm in a cold office. I was like, is there cameras in the laundry room? Because like
there should be.
The bath mat was like $12. They're like, no. I'm like, I feel like the person should at least be embarrassed that they stole my bath mat.
Like you should. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Go and just be like, to whoever stole my bath mat, I did poop on that once.
Exactly. Like I was like, I don't even necessarily. It's not about the bath mat. Like, just don't steal people. Who thinks to themselves, "Oh, this is cute. Like, I'll just take it." Like,
What does your bath mat? What did it look like?
it was cute. It was black and white, like stripes, and it was
Mhm.
like it was from Target, and I liked it. But like, it's not anything.
Now someone
Crazy.
else's bare feet are touching it. Yeah, think about
Yeah.
that.
I
Someone
would
else's
steal
bare
that
feet
bath
are
mat.
touching where your bare feet have touched before.
Yeah, hopefully they get athlete's foot or something.
Yeah. Whoa, you washed it though.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly. It was
true.
clean.
Oh.
Yes. Honestly,
Anyway.
like that is so frustrating. Don't get me wrong, but you gotta hope that person is going through a hard time and
Maybe they really
I
needed
prayed about it
needed that
day.
bath mat.
I was like,
No,
God,
because they didn't even take the pillow. That's my point. Like they just
No.
took the bath mat. They
I
didn't even take
didn't
the pillow.
say- and I was like, listen, I hope that they love that bath mat and they enjoy it for the rest of their life because someone needs to. I
What
would
if
have
you just find it in the trash? Like
I
not
would be
like,
so devastated. Like someone was just like, "This needs to go in the trash." This
Just
is
died
ugly.
so young.
I so want there to be a part 2 of the story where like you guys update us and like
Oh yeah,
we
we'll just go in detective
we found
mode.
the
Well, to be
bath
fair,
mat.
To be fair, I didn't get a hold of the office. So, like, I think there is a camera in there because there is definitely one in the other laundry room.
Ooh.
So, because I just wanted to, like, go up to them and, like, almost, like, scare the person. Like, look, I know what you did. Like,
Yeah, but don't explain what it
But
is. I know what you did. I saw what you did. And then just walk away.
I still follow up, but I've since kind of, like, I don't care as much as I did at that moment. But
Blackmail them.
I was pretty upset.
Hold it for ransom. They will.
But it made me reflect on how, like, sometimes things seem like a really, really big deal in the moment, but it's really not the big deal. Like, we're blessed enough to just buy another bath mat. It's not the end of the world.
Did you get the same bath mat?
We haven't bought a new one yet. Now,
We
Danny
use a stone.
well, I've heard of those. Do you like it, or is it like kind of, hard
I
on
don't
your
like
feet?
it.
Okay.
I don't think he likes it because he's a texture person and he needs soft, fuzzy things.
I like the little cozy, like, feeling
Okay,
of my
then you might not like it. I like it
Yeah.
because it's really absorbent.
No, it's not. Water goes everywhere, and plus the kid has peed on it a few times
Oh,
now, and so
no.
there's pee in it, and I have to
He's
wash
like,
it
this
out.
is absorbent,
How do
right?
you wash a
It's
rock?
like you don't. You put it in the tub and rinse it off the best you can.
Wow.
They're just filthy, okay?
Yeah,
No.
it's our house. Don't come to our house. It's
know.
just filled with poo and pee. She didn't even mention that we have 2 cats. Those things are wild.
Gosh.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is so unique about us. We have 2
We
cats.
have 2 cats.
No one
No one-
has
no
2
one.
cats at one time.
Not like these
Crazy.
2. Not like these 2 cats.
Oh my gosh.
I like
Anyway.
it. I like stepping out onto just a rock.
So yes, you have
really
to find a new bath
That's
mat now.
really weird. But yeah, so we have to. Danny was like, "It's a positive thing. It's an opportunity to get a new bath mat." I was like, "Okay."
Voice of
I
reason.
am shocked Danny was the positive
How is
one.
he the voice of reason?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that cute.
I said, good riddance. I set that up. It was him.
I stole it. I threw it in the trash.
Burning it in the trash.
I want the stone so badly. I have to get rid of the previous one.
Oh my gosh, that would be a plot twist.
Part 3, baby. Part 3.
yeah. So that was my first thing, and then the second thing's a little shorter, but it was also the highlight was you guys coming down here for your little trip, and it meant a lot because I know it was hard to leave the little guy, but you didn't like make us feel bad. Like, I don't know. Like, I knew you missed him because you're good parents, but like you weren't like depressed the whole time, Like, we had a great time, and I appreciate that. So, but yeah, specifically, my memory was when we went to the donut shop that I used to work at.
Oh my god!
I made sure I became the customer that I always hated.
Yes.
And I was like,
oh yes, I loved the energy.
The person was like so nice at first. He was like, "Welcome, like,
absolutely.
What can I do for you?" And I was like, "Yes, like, we would love these. Like, can you make sure we get a warm one, please? Because they are so much better when they're warm."
They were
and
so
like
good.
his demeanor just changed. So he was like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
I just like the fact it takes like extra effort to pick a hot one. Like you're depriving him of depriving someone else of like happiness, and he's just not okay with it.
And like, so yeah, but then we went to our favorite park and ate our warm, delicious donuts, and it was a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
And we also had juice, I think, too. And
No, the smoothies. I still think about those
good.
smoothies to this day. Like that and the donuts. I'm like,
The donuts were good.
oh,
I had my favorite bacon.
What a combination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, those were my 2 highlights.
Wrap it up, old man.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
bring it home.
finish this off. For me, this past year was crazy. I think I'll start off with what I was not a fan of this past year. Quite recent. It was I do, in case anyone is wondering, I hate traffic, and I doubly hate LA traffic. It is awful. I'll just list off some things. It feels like a nightmare every single time that I'm in it. It's always like terrible and the worst when I'm running late. So it's like it knows.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
hate
wouldn't be
that.
late if you just left earlier.
No, of course. No, even when I leave early, it exists. I'm always alone when I'm in traffic, so I'm like just stuck with my thoughts, being frustrated and stewing in my own pain. I hate honking. I feel like honking, and I don't know, this might be a hot take.
Honking, or you hate people honking?
Hit us with a hot
Just
take,
the
old
act
man.
of honking.
I hate honking in general. I feel like it's
Just
a
like
stupid,
those poor geese
useless...
everywhere.
Okay, not the
That's
geese.
just-
Any geese listening, I apologize. This is not towards you. I hate cars
Don't ever go to
honking.
my zoo.
Let me clarify. We do have geese that fly by our apartment, by the way. So, but,
That's why he hates the honking.
but no, I hate honking. Like people honking.
You gotta stop saying honking, bro. I'm dying.
It's like it's evolving from a simple car honk to like a honk.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you hate
I feel like it's not a good form of communication. People always just like are pissed off and just like.
But you're saying there should be different honks, like one for
Maybe,
like,
yeah.
I hate you.
Different
Move.
pitches or
Excuse me.
something.
That's not a bad idea.
Like you have
This
like
is
a
my
dashboard
lane.
of pictures to choose from to communicate.
Like emojis. Emoji for honking.
Yes,
Just,
that would be better.
just
Can you
middle
imagine?
fingers all over the
Angry
freeway.
Okay,
Oh.
that's basically what it is right now. Come on, let's be real. No one's giving a happy face honk.
That's not true.
People
Fire
know
trucks,
encourage
fire
honk.
trucks do that, or semi trucks do
Yeah.
it. Like when the kids go, like with
Not
their
in
arms and
LA.
they go
Not
this.
in LA.
I'm so happy. Honk, honk, honk.
A
Going to work. Honk,
confused
honk, honk.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. So
honking
again,
is not your favorite.
hot take. Yes, I feel like it always causes more of a mess than before because it pisses someone else off and it just. Anyways, I digress.
Oh my gosh.
Continuing on, there are so many bad drivers. Like they're everywhere, and they cause so many accidents, which makes the traffic worse. It's a compounding problem.
You thought about this.
You can't sleep at night some nights. Especially when the
Well,
car honks.
I'm getting to the actual story, but like I'm starting to realize why the story happened is because of all of these underlying issues. Like, why do I have to pay the price for stupid drivers wasting my precious time, like slipping away, stuck in bumper to bumper traffic, filled with honking in a metallic jungle filled with morons in cars that don't have insurance half the time?
Every time Danny hears a honk, he gets like flashbacks of every negative moment in his car.
True.
Oh, so this all culminated a couple of days ago on New Year's Eve. I was getting off of work and I was a little frustrated. I was like, why am I working this day? It was so slow. Coming home from work, and these two high school girls on their phones,
Oh.
just started to run me off. They just started no turn signal, no nothing, no warning, and I had to do it. I had to honk.
You had to. Yeah, I had to honk.
And I honked.
There was no other way to communicate to them.
Shock horror.
Not high school girls. You can't. You just gotta honk at them.
I was
Get off
like,
the road.
no. I was trying to get them to get off their phone or use their
yeah.
blinker or please don't
Or
hit
just
me.
generally alert them that they're drifting into
Right.
it.
And this is again why I realized I hate honking. It didn't do anything.
Great.
They kept going. So,
They kept coming over.
so I had to get into the next lane. I was a little peeved, not gonna lie, but I was like, listen, okay. I remember when I was that age, I wasn't the best driver. I wasn't doing that, but I wasn't the best driver. So I was like, everyone deserves a little grace.
Mhm.
Continue going on with my day. Stuck in traffic. So again, frustrated, trying to get home, hungry. And I looked to my left. And
Listen, it's valid.
it's a big factor.
Remember,
Real.
Snacks will be a
Let's be
big part of
real.
this.
He needs an emergency snack apartment.
Absolutely.
I would rather have snacks. That's a good form of communication.
Yep.
What?
Throw them at
I don't-
the drivers.
I just
You need a snack.
Pick some
Take a
popcorn.
pie bar.
Take a granola
stinky
bar.
fish.
You need a Snickers.
what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Not you when you're hungry.
The same two girls were cutting me off again. No turn signal. It looked like they were just drifting into my lane, running me off, about to hit this random grandma walking on the side of this road.
Not the
And I
Run
Oh.
over.
Grandma! Not my
I
grandma.
honked so bad. And I'll admit, I had a little bit of a road rage moment.
Yeah.
I pulled up next to them. I was like, "What are you doing? You pay attention, you stupid idiots! Come
Like the
on,
old
you're gonna
man you
kill
are."
me!"
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Question.
all that to say, I hate LA traffic.
Yeah. I love that. That's your highlight kind of moment of the year. Candy, your question. Yeah.
No, it's all good. Like, explain your honking. Is it rapid? Is it just a long,
Ooh.
drawn out honk? Is it long,
Great
followed by
question.
like beep, beep,
I
beep, beep,
need to
beep?
know.
Like what?
Well,
like what
yes.
level did
Again,
you do?
it depends. I feel like there should be Morse code for honking because
Yeah.
like different things mean things. If
Lost
you do a
art.
quick little beep, that's like
Right.
a hey,
Hey.
green light, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's like a hey, you're going to cause a head-on collision, I want to be like, like, please don't kill
awkward.
me.
So is that what happened to you? You
Was it
foghorned
just?
it?
Yeah, you fall.
No, the first one was a little like, please stop doing this. The next one was like
Don't let this happen to me.
the next one was probably like a curse word in honking is probably what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Great.
Well, you have a positive.
I do have positive. I'll say the
Oh,
positive
yeah.
too. I was just
Good,
getting so
good.
I'm heated right now. Sorry.
You need a
We
snack?
won't bring up honking anymore. in
Yes,
this
no
podcast.
honking, please.
Yeah,
No
well-
more honking. You can name this podcast the honk.
The
This
poopies
gives
and the honkies.
validation. This gives validation to my fear of honking. It's because of drivers like Danny. I think I don't want anyone to get mad because I'm honking.
That's
Like,
true.
I like almost honk a lot. Don't get me wrong. I would honk more, but Kenny looks at me and she's like, "Don't." Like I'm gonna like get shot if I honk, which some people do. That's a real thing. So
Exactly. See,
you have to be a safe honker. Okay.
Yeah.
it's a bad form of
I'm
communication.
an unsafe, irresponsible honker. I just go off emotion and
Oh my gosh, you're one of them.
Oh, Sierra is our
Are you a
Karen, and I
free
love
willy
it.
honker? Like, are you
I-
just out there honking at
if
everything?
I feel it, I honk.
Girl, you
Yeah.
just gotta let that honk out.
That
Hold
horn.
it like, I kind of hold back because, like, I don't want to get killed, and I have a family to support. You know what I mean? Like, I am afraid of honking too, I suppose. But
Just
I
don't
will
drive.
honk.
Just don't drive. Everyone stay
I judge
inside.
it by the car. Like it
Mm.
depends on the car. Like if it looks
Yeah.
like kind of a sketchy car, I'm like maybe I'll keep that one to myself. You know.
You know they say
I'll
like
keep
don't
that
judge a book by
honking.
the cover though. Like maybe like a nice car's got the maybe
Yeah.
like a
very
Fiat
true.
is out there with just the wrong.
Maybe this
honker.
next year I need to be more conservative with my honks.
There
That's
you
a good.
go.
I like that. That's a good
Good resolution.
resolution.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Danny, happiness. Shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
happiness. I'll bring some happiness in to end us off. So as you guys know, I used to work at a retail store, Home Depot,
Ooh,
and
look out.
big deal. Okay, big deal.
No one works there.
They used to sell a big rug. Okay, like I'm telling you guys, it was big. It was like a 16 feet by like 14 feet. Like it was huge.
I'm really sad it
people-
was not there when we arrived.
I
Right.
am disappointed.
It's like for people who don't have carpet, but they want to feel like they have carpet.
Yes,
Interesting way.
it's literally just for like fills up a whole room in and of itself. Anyways, if the viewers don't know, if the listeners don't know, am a sucker for a really good deal. Just delicious.
I want
I-
to make a joke.
I want to
but
make a
just
joke.
Don't know if it's okay.
I can't help it.
How are you raised, sir?
I was raised to love deals.
No, yeah.
But
Deal or
why?
no deal.
Why, son?
By
Why?
both parents, I will say.
Why?
Yeah,
More
it-
someone
it's
than
Let's not
so-
acknowledge the giant massage chair in your parents' room right in the entryway.
So
Sure.
exciting.
Okay. We love you, Danny. Go.
So-
The rug. You found a deal.
A great deal. Great deal.
What was
It was
the deal?
originally like $100 plus, $110, $115, $120. It was on sale on clearance for $10.
Oh,
Well, it is a good deal, guys.
practically free.
It's honestly
exactly.
like a sin to not buy it. To
Yeah.
like
Yes.
pass up.
You could sell that.
100%.
For more money.
I've
profit.
never had like a girl math moment before, but it felt like a girl math moment. I was like, wow, this is free.
I just made
That's
$110.
This is free.
He's
This
made
rug
money.
is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Now, I'll be fair. It
Please.
was an ugly rug. It was one of the ugliest rugs you'll ever see.
That's why
It-
with this clearance.
It was so ugly. You probably wouldn't ever find it anywhere except for your long lost cousins, great grandmas who's colorblind
Oh my
on
gosh.
her
Oh my
room
gosh,
floor,
The
wanting to be an
grandmas.
interior designer. Like
I'm
it was.
so sorry.
No, I personally don't remember it being that ugly, but
There was a reason. It was on
Okay,
clearance,
well,
and
He
no
was
one bought
so
it for $10.
blind by the
Grandma Stacy
discount.
liking the rug.
It
I'm
could have.
exactly. I'm
could've been
telling you,
anything.
the deal was not anything, but
it might-
it was a good deal.
yes.
So as soon as I saw that, I was like, I wrapped it up. I told my coworkers, "Hey, hold this rug. This has my name written all over it.
Held it hostage.
Put it at the front. My wife is gonna be here to pick it up any second."
Oh my god.
And then after that, he calls me and asks, "Hey, can you come get this?"
Just randomly out of nowhere.
I got a rug.
How would you like a rug? So she drives all the way down to work. And you see like us for like 30 minutes trying to shove like a 16-foot rug into the
Oh
back
my
of her car. It didn't work very well. We had to bend it a little bit, but we got it inside. She brought it home. I come home and we unroll it, and it does not fit in our room. It's too big. So the rug
Yeah,
is literally too big to fit in our room.
You can't really return clearance items to
And
stores.
that's what I realized. You
No.
cannot return clearance items.
Yes.
So I put the rug back into my car, sticking out halfway, drove it back to work, tried to return it, realized you cannot return a clearance item.
Oh, embarrassing.
I then took it back home and tried to throw it away in our dumpster. And someone got mad at me because you can't throw away such big items in the dumpster. So now I'm stuck with this huge, ugly rug, knowing not what to do with it. I put it back in my car one final time. Was just going to drop it off in the middle of a parking lot. But then I
No
gave it to
way.
a homeless person. And it all worked out great.
Oh my gosh.
Happy
Aw.
endings for everyone.
Is it?
I
I don't know if I do. You
What do
gave
you
it to a
mean?
homeless person. And it's a sweet gesture because they do have like a nice place to chill out on now.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It could fit quite a few homeless
I do
people.
feel bad that
Exactly.
he or she has to lug it around if they decide they
Correct.
want to move
Yes.
location.
right. Like,
Well, I mean, I didn't think of it. I was just like, this is perfect.
How did they
well,
react?
he must have seemed happy, or you wouldn't have
Well,
left it with them.
Yeah, they saw that I was leaving in the parking lot, and they're like, did you, are you getting rid of this? And I was like, sure. And that was it.
So they took it themselves. You didn't necessarily bestow it.
Well, I wasn't
Did you have a
seeking
conversation
homeless
with them?
people.
Oh, that was
yes,
it?
yes, I struck up a conversation.
How'd that go?
I mean, he was
That
like,
was pretty much it.
"That's a nice rug."
I could use a rug
Did
like
he have
that.
any mats you could trade? Like,
Oh my gosh.
That was before that time, but I
story
agree.
There's two sides to every
I
tale.
want to
Oh,
hear
no.
Sierra's side. I was about
And
to
I do
ask.
have a perspective on this. I remember where I was. I was taking a nice beach
Perfect.
stroll. I was about, I want to say, probably like 6 months pregnant.
Oh
as well.
no, I'm gonna look
Interesting
so
detail.
bad.
So I get a call, and yeah, he's like, "Do you want a rug?" And I was like, "I mean, sure. Like, I guess a rug would be kind of nice under our kitchen table area. Like, whatever. If it's a good deal, that's fine." I show up to the Home Depot. He's like, I thought he was gonna help like load it and like be there
oh no.
to like show me what to do. He's like, just go to the service desk. So I'm like, okay. So I go up to the service desk, and I'm like, I'm here for a rug. Like, I'm Daniel's wife. Like, and the lady's like, "This is for you." And she turns around and points to the rug. It's laying over like 3 shopping carts. I immediately know that's not fitting anywhere. Like, that is not fitting. But it was too late. Like, she was like, okay, like, they were like, "I think you're going to need some help carrying this out." I was like, "Yeah, I think so." So, yeah. And then I got it home, and I was just like, this is not. For me, it was more the size. I don't remember. I didn't even register what it looked like. I was just like, this is not going to fit. It
Did you
would
get
have
up the
like
stairs by yourself? Like, did
don't
you
know.
6 months pregnant.
probably it would have like we really tried to like after all the work and like
Oh, we tried our
effort,
best to make
we were
it
like,
work.
and the
maybe
girl math?
maybe it's fine. Like it would have rolled like past the kitchen into the hallway. Like it would have been so
The rug would have taken up
No.
multiple rooms.
yeah. And I was just like, it's gotta go.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it's definitely a lesson to not impulse buy, even if it's a good deal. So
You didn't have to give it a homeless man. You could have put it in the laundry room or in Sierra's car, and it would have been gone in like the next
Gone
day.
in a second.
my car is basically just come in, take whatever you'd like.
So was the laundry room.
Oh,
Maybe I
goodness.
shouldn't keep snacks in my car. Definitely.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Well, what a year, friends.
What a year,
A
huh?
year.
Yeah. Well, hey, can I add a little bonus one? It's nothing
Do.
super long, but I want to acknowledge we kind of ended our year starting Tubbie Talk. We started laying the groundwork. The official profile started becoming legit on December 15th. So it was the last hurrah of the year, but we officially started the podcast in 2024.
Ooh,
Big year.
that's
Big
cool.
year.
So it is a highlight.
An adventure.
It's a good
Hopefully
one.
it's a highlight.
Yes.
Well, if you fall... what? I was talking. Okay. Good thing we haven't made any mistakes up until this point.
No, not at all.
None.
Well, if you've made it this far, thank you for listening. Really appreciate you all being here. Our first episode. Guys, want to say something as a thank you?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Are we gonna break into song? What's happening?
Break into song.
Thank you.
Honk, honk. Thank you a lot.
Honk. I'm the geese.
Honk, honk. Who's the best honk?
That's
Who's
how
the
we.
best honk?
Okay, this
That's
is how we
for
end it.
that's the bonus content, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the-
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away for free.
All right.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and we just hope that you'll come on this journey with us as we figure out what we're doing here.
Have a
This
good
is it.
honking day.
Honk.
Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for listening. Bye.
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 Oh my goodness. You're still here. Well, you're the best of the best. I just want to say you should take a moment now that you are here to go like us on, all the socials and follow us and turn on those notifications because we're going to be bringing you episodes practically weekly. Also, we love ideas and we love talking. So if you want us to talk about one of your ideas, leave a comment somewhere below or anywhere and we'll read it. And if it's good, we'll probably talk about it. So again, thank you from all of us, but you have a wonderful day. Bye.